going to look at how to repair a mistake if a stitch or two should drop off at the end of a row. It can look really, really scary. On how in the world do you fix that? I'm going to let this unravel a row or two. I'm just going to kind of tug on it. Of course, if you find a boo-boo, you're not going to tug on it, but all of a sudden you look down and you've got this weird thing happening. You've got stitches that have come down, and then you have this long loopy thing which looks scary, and you think, oh my god, how in the world do I fix it? Well, you're going to fix it the same way you would as if the stitch were in the middle of the row. So first thing you need to do is stop these two stitches from unraveling any further. You can use stitch markers to put into the stitch to hold it. You can even use a crochet hook to stop everything. That's what I usually use in this case. I'll put the crochet hook into both loops that were unraveling to stop any further unraveling. So what we need to do is pull this loop behind. Each one of those, the top and the bottom of this loop, are rows that these stitches need to go up. So what I need to do is pull each one of these stitches through the bottom bar and through the top bar and put them back on to my needle. It can be a little tricky, and you might find that it's a little easier to do this if you're laying your hands down on the table. But in order for me to show you in the video, I'm going to hold the stitches up. But basically, I will take and work on this end stitch first, and then I'll work on the inside stitch. So the end stitch first. I'm going to pull this needle way up so that I don't continue to have stitches fall off. I'm going to kind of pull this loop out a little bit so I have some tension on it. And I'm going to take the first part of the loop and pull it through, and then take the top part of the loop and pull it through. So I've brought that last stitch up 2 rows, and then I'm going to move it over to my left needle. Now I need to work on this next stitch, the next stitch over. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I've got 2 bars in the back that need to be pulled through, those 2 bars. So I take and pull the first one through, then I take and second one and pull it through, and I set it back on my left needle. Sometimes the stitches can kind of get loopy, great big and loopy, and I just kind of tug, pull, tug, and then go ahead and finish knitting those 2 stitches. Pull, tug, pull. They will be a little bit baggy because we've been playing with them, but as you continue to knit on, that bagginess will start to disappear, and then when you're finished with your garment and you block it, any kind of loose stitches like that will totally go back to normal. That's how you fix stitches at the end of a row. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.